Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. How are you guys doing? Wait, how did you do that? Hey Cindy. It's like you guys were able to get on here before I was. That's crazy. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, I'm going to put on the ghost on the spirit box because they turned it on all by themselves earlier. Hold on one second. And so I was like, okay, you guys have stuff you want to say tonight. Hi, DMA. How are you, darling? I just printed up a bunch of stuff. You guys, we are going to have a good time with this new way of casting. Hi, WM. Hi, Nicole. How are you? I'm very well. I'm very good. Very good, very good. Let me see. I'm trying to get this thing on. Good, feeling better. Because I sent the info. I just printed everything up. Yay! The crowd goes wild. Just kidding. So, you're welcome. Hey, Optimus Prime. How are you? Haven't heard from you in a few days. You doing okay? I feel like this is like way high. Is a vortex stronger than other spells? Well, I'm kind of new at casting in the vortex, but I can tell you that so far, putting things in the vortex has been pretty very effective. Yeah. So it's pretty awesome. I'm excited about it. And then tonight, I'm going to be opening a specific gateway with a gatekeeper and I have a special table set up for him, and I have to do special offerings and things like that. So here's what, okay. Hi, Reds. So here's what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so I have a special table set up for the gatekeeper. I have to do offerings of a high alcohol. I have to do, I had to create a wood carving with his sigil on it, with Akate Lucifer Belial's name on it and his name on it. And then I have to do an invocation of him, and then I'll draw my own blood and put it into the wood carving. And then there's some other things, some special prayers that I have to say, invocations, things like that. And then I have all the keys, but I'm not going to be using those specific keys. I'm going to be using a universal key. And because I'm going to have to go to each cauldron and open the universal gateway to each cauldron and open it. And then I have to tell each cauldron what I want, like what each spell is. Well, each spell will have its own cauldron. And so that vortex will be open, and each cauldron will be its own vortex, but it will all be opened to the universal gateways. If this makes any sense. It's a whole thing. It's very powerful. It'll be awesome and amazing. I'm so excited that I get to do it. Is my spell part of tonight's? Forever. I have a whole stack over here. And yes. And I bought a big cauldron. It's like this big. And I'm going to be putting all the boosters in that big vortex. And so I'm excited about it. And I have it's going to be really, I don't have his offerings and stuff. I don't have his offerings set up yet, but I will. I have it over there. I just have to get a special glass for him, a special candle. He likes certain incense, things like that I have to get out and get everything ready. So what I didn't know how to do is I have to, like, when I'm putting the spells together in each specific cauldron, I have to say names and talk into the vortex and say what I want to happen, you know? And so I didn't know, like, how I was going to be able to create a video doing that. And so I think is what I'm going to have to do is have the cauldrons over here, get the spells set up in there, get the candles dressed, get everything like that ready, and then take it, before I light it or anything, take it to the table over there where that I have set up, and then that part over there won't be on. Hi, what's your name? That part won't be on video because it's like a ceremonial thing. Like I have to, it's a rite. I don't know how to explain it, but like I have to like call forth a very powerful gatekeeper, and I don't want to be don't want to disrespect him in any way. And so I have to be like, you know, go to him respectfully or things can go bad real quick. And so I want to do it right and show him how I have everything set up and ask for his blessing and give him his offerings and, you know, thank him. And because he's not real crazy about humans, I've heard. And I'm really ridiculously giddy when I meet gods and things. And so I have to be really careful not to annoy him. Compound. Because I can be quite annoying. Yeah. I know it's hard to believe, huh? But it's true. I know. Who would have thought? Can we do a candle reading or anything to ask King Belial how? Hang on 1 second. Let me see what this is. School days, almost time, huh? Can we do a candle reading or anything to ask King Belial how the binding is affecting her? Yeah. Well, we can just do a candle reading and find out if you want. We don't have to ask him how it's going. We don't want to bother him with that kind of nonsense. But we can ask her guides. You're getting more powerful by the day. It's so cool. It's not me. It's all them. It's all the gods, let me tell you. I have such an incredible feeling about all of this. I have been soaked all day, even during meditation. Today, Akate said, this is it. Yeah, me too. Well, I've been like, every time I go to to work with this specific gatekeeper, I get like a fever. I'm like, oh my gosh, his energy is different. Like, you know how some beings can make you cold, some will make your heart race, some will do this. Some, he makes me like have a fever. Yes, everyone stay calm. Yeah, I don't want to annoy him. No. I will try really hard to not be annoying and just try to be like, you know, I think I'm just going to try to like be like direct with him, so that I don't waste his time with all the, oh my gosh, you know, I don't want to be like that and stupid. But I'm kind of like, you know how when people see movie stars and they get all freaked out, that's what happens to me. If I want to pin, I already pinned you to her. I'm gonna put her in a bag. She's in Belial's altar right now. She's in the belly of the altar. Yep. Hi, he said, working strength. So I've been trying to, because there's so many different keys and so many different vortexes. I didn't know which one to use. Like, okay, this is just to give you an example. Okay, these are keys. Okay, like these sigils, there's sigils on here. These are carved on here, right? And these are keys to different realms, to different vortexes. Okay. And so I don't know like which one to use for which. Like, which one do I use for love? Which one should I use for this person and that person? So that's like wrong, all wrong. I wasn't listening. And she's like, you're not listening. That's not what those are for. These are for when I go traveling and I want to go to different realms to learn different things, to gain different knowledge, right? Yes, absolutely there is. Email me, bluewitch379@gmail.com. I work with Belial on that. Yep. Anyways, so I was like, okay, this isn't making sense. So I was like trying to figure it out. And she's like, stop, it's not hard. Just use the universal. And I was like, oh, duh. So I always try to like fire. I always make everything more complicated than it has to be. Because like she gives me a little thing and then I turn it into this big giant thing. And I get overwhelmed, and then I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all that. It is exciting, I know. I get so excited, I can't help it. But anyway, so I got some more of these keys, and thanks, DMA. Have a good night at work, sweetie. And so I'm going to make the universal vortex key. I'm trying to figure out if I'm just going to make one, I think. And then I'm going to draw one on each cauldron. Each cauldron I will draw the sigil on. I have the Cascarilla chalk, and that's what I use to draw my sigils, like on the altars and things like that. But anyway, so I'm going to draw this specific universal gateway. It's like to open a vortex. And then I'm going to draw one on each thing. And then that's what I'm going to use. But I'm going to do it a little different though than the way most people just do it that way and leave it. But I'm also going to be calling opening, with the gatekeeper, opening it with the gatekeeper Anakate, because I have to establish a relationship with him anyways, because I need to get my mirror opened. That's going to require him in a big way, and so I'm going to do it tonight. And I'm really excited about it. I've been going through my books, finding the best way to do it. No choking. Finding the best way to do it, and which one I like, which one I think he'll like the best, and things like that for what I'm doing. I want to do it, respectfully and everything like I'm supposed to. Oh, you did? You don't know how to work it? Well, if you watch my video from the other night, I talked about it and showed you guys how to do it. We even learned some new things from some other people that have it, like how strong the energy is and things like that. And the spirit that's on there right now is a level. Oh, okay. Who are you, so I could know to not disturb you? Don't disturb me. Can you tell me your name so that I will know to not disturb you? Otherwise, I won't know. Knowledge. It's weird. I could see like a lot of little pixels around me. So, my dog, Rumbler, my shop dog, decided to go chasing a skunk last night. Yep, he did. Yep, I did decorate. Do you like it? Do you like the table? That's kidnapped. So yeah, he got sprayed. And so that was not fun. No. You guys talk about kidnapping a lot. Mind. But so last night, I have no idea. I don't think so. Kelly, I don't think so. I don't want to say his name on here, until I have I don't. It might be Lucifer. Lucifer, is that you? Yeah, I know. But yeah, I don't think that's who that is. I'm not sure who it is. I don't think it's Lucifer either. But one time Lucifer did ask for a sandwich, which was funny. He'll ask for random things like that. Sometimes he asks for bread or yell. He'll say he wants some yell. And then I'll go get him a beer and bring it out here and pour it in his chalice. They like, candy, things like that. But I'm not sure who it was, but I don't think that's who it was. But maybe, hopefully not though, because he said do not disturb me. But I'm pretty sure that he's been expecting me, and so I'm sure that he won't be too hard on me. I'll call Akate first, and she can be with me. I'll be like, Mom. Yeah. I'm going to do a special. I'm going to go outside and walk around my shop, my temple. I have a big thing of salt. I'm going to go around with the salt, and then I'm going to call in the corners. Even though my temple's already consecrated, it's already ready to go. Because who I'm calling is so powerful. Well, I mean, come on. That's all it is. I mean, look at Akate. She's like, extremely powerful. So is Lucifer and Belial. And so, I mean, I'm not saying that, but just to add that to it, I don't know. I just feel like I'm supposed to, so I'm going to. I'm just going to go out, walk it, pour the salt, and then call in the corners outside, I'll take my little athame and then go out there and do it and, call them in. But yeah, so yeah, I think is what I'm going to do for the video part of this castings is I'll have the little cauldron there. I'll draw the sigil on the side, and I'll put the spells in there, put everything together, and then I'll take it over to the table, and do it. Because each one will have its very own cauldron. Connections. Each spell, every casting will have its own vortex. So no one's going to share a cauldron or anything like that, except for the boosters. They're all going to be in a giant one because they're all self-contained in the booster candles with the, wrapped up and everything. And so those will all be in there. There won't be curses. There won't be breakup and loves mixed or anything like that. But they'll all be in the one vortex, burning for the whole time. They won't come out of the vortex. Souls, he said. Yeah, so it's going to be a little different, and I really appreciate you guys letting me practice this with you guys. And please let me know when things happen. No one's saying anything. That's not good. This one's a number 3. Yep. He's a number 3. I'm back. I just had a little stuff to do. Yay! I think I heard 3 beeps. Yeah. He's a number 3. Oh, so I was going to tell you last night. Alienate. When I get them all the time. 2s and 3s. I've never had a number 1. Is there a number 1? Anyways, last night I was in my beauty room and getting ready for bed and stuff, and then I heard a woman say my name. It was pretty cool with these ears, not Not up here, but with my own ears, I heard her say my name. I was like, yes, do you want to talk to me? Go ahead. Very nice, no problem. I am also excited for you. I am so excited. But anyway, so yeah, so back to the cauldron thing. Entity. When I open the vortex for each cauldron will have its own, and then I will be speaking into it. Like I'll be speaking into it, and then I'll light the candle, I'll tell it what I want. I'll say, first I'll do the thing and say the special prayer, open the vortex, and then I'm going to speak into it. So and so, this is what I want. I want you to hate this person, and I want you to hate this person. Break up, fight. You hate each other. You're disgusted by each other. You want nothing to do with each other. You never want to see each other again. It's over. It's done. Goodbye. Say goodbye. Walk away. Whatever. And then I'll put and then I'll light the candle, and then the vortex will already be open. I will already have set all my castings into it. And so, and then I'll light the candle and just let it burn. And then I'll go and do the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one. But because I have to like say it out loud, I have to speak it into the vortex. I have to say those names and I have to say those things. So, I have to say those things in there. So that won't be recorded. That will not go on YouTube. And it won't be private either, because it's so much, and I don't want to be rude and disrespectful to the gatekeeper. And so it's not going to happen. And maybe later, but I doubt it. I don't plan on ever doing any of the opening of the gateways on YouTube, because I think that's a really bad. That would be really, to me, that would be very irresponsible. Teaching you guys how to open portals and gateways and things like that when you're not prepared. And I just think that would be really irresponsible of me to show you guys how to do that. I might show my Queen of Hell group how to do it, because they're all primal and practicing, and we're working through these books together and things like that. But hi. So he said that he's a higher entity agent, and then he called me a doll. I think he said horse. Maybe it's one of your horsemen, Kelly. Sorry, Kelly, what was your question? Hey, Jared, sorry. Let me see, what did she ask? The EMF, what's a normal reading? Because mine shows up at 380. If you have it like near an electronic, like anything with a battery or any kind of plug-in, or even if you have it near your phone, another phone, or if you have it near something that has electricity of any kind, if you put it near a battery, or if you put it near, I don't know, sometimes it goes up. At least I thought it did. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not doing it now. But it'll go in the red sometimes. I don't know what I guess it just means that, well, sometimes when I put it, yeah, see, watch. Here's my Beats box. See, it's normal. Watch. No, it's temple. Yay! Yes, this is my temple. Did you see it go into the red? Yes, this is my temple. This is well, it's not my temple. It's Hecate's temple, and Lucifer's and Belial's. Yours is blank. Oh shoot! You're funny. Temple. Shed. It is a shed. It could be a shed. It's many things. It was built to be a shed, and then I transformed it into a temple. It's pretty big to be a shed, but people like to turn these into those little houses, those little mini houses, you know? Because I have the two big lofts, and then it has the two rooms, one on each side, and then, you know, the walk-through. Yeah, do you like it? It's a crime. Oh, are you talking about the flags outside that are flying at half mast because all the people were murdered? I think that's what he's referring to. I've been rocking with Clinic. Specialty. Well, thanks for coming by and acknowledging my existence. Anyways, oh, you're my favorite. Thank you. There's something missing from this chat. But what does this mean? Wait, that's a big one. I gotta put my glasses on. Hold on. Does this mean my list is unnecessary? Laughing out loud. I always think I'm being helpful. Okay, well, I know that we're taught to be specific about everything, but the problem with being so specific about everything is that you are putting limitations on your casting. Sometimes the gods have better things in mind for you, and then when you say, I only want this, this, and this, and this, and this, and they're like, oh, I guess you don't want what I have, you know, for you, so fine. You know what I mean? And so you have to be really careful about putting limitations on them. And I know that we're taught that. Everybody, make a list of what you want, and, you know, make a goal, you know, all of these things. And I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying that when you're casting, try to not limit by telling them how to do it. That's why when I do it, I try to be like in general, like you're always thinking of her. You love her. You need her. You want her. You dream about her when you sleep. Or when I do a road opener, I say things like, you know, success, wealth, money, things that will bring you what you want. Getting those things will help you get what you want. That way you're not saying, well, I just want this. And then they're like, oh, sibling. That way you're not like going to just get that and that's it, when you could have had so much more. You know what I mean? Someone asking a bazillion questions. Laughing out loud. Hey Blue, is my spell gonna be included? I'm probably medicine. Okay, let's see. Does that mean my bullet point was unnecessary? Yep. I'll still go over it, but not too much. Just in general. I believe on focusing one general goal. Be professional. Don't act like stupid. You're dealing with a God. Yeah. I agree with that too. I try to go to clinic like that. Like, took him like a business plan. Confidence. Like, I created like a business plan for what I thought Akate wanted. And then everything changed. And so I just don't know anymore. I'm just going to take it a day at a time and let her grow me up and, do with me what she has planned, what she wants for me to do, and just do my best, take it a day at a time. But yeah, I tried to do like a whole business plan with him and sat down and broke everything down, what I thought she wanted and how I could accomplish that, what I needed to accomplish that. And it's still been coming. It's still, I'm sorry, am I too loud? It's still coming about, but just not the way I thought it was going to, there were specific things in the physical that I needed to provide for my family, like for my daughter and things like that. And that's just like coming in right now. And so that's done. And then like I needed like, stuff done around here, certain things fixed and in place around here. And that's like slowly that's coming in. And so just little things here and there, it's coming in, but it's not coming in the way I thought it would come in. And so you just have to be able to step back and look at that. Thank you. Step back and look at things differently sometimes. But I guess I didn't really think about it, but I suppose it's happening. It's just, I don't know, not like how I thought it was going to. If that makes sense. It's still beautiful and amazing, and I'm very thankful and grateful. And, I've been having a lot of people wanting me to prove that my gods are real. And I'm like, I don't have to prove anything to you. It's not my job to prove to you, to anyone, that my gods are real. My gods prove to me that they're real every fucking day of my life. And that's all that matters to me. If you don't have a relationship with them and you don't know them, then that's your job to build that relationship with them and get to know them. And I don't have to prove anything to you guys to show you guys that they're real. I just wanted to say that really quickly because this specific person has been like bombarding my page and sending me messages and stuff wanting proof. And when I post things that happen, my testimonies and this and that things that happen, I'm not telling you guys that stuff to prove anything to you. I'm telling you that because I am so thankful to them, and I want to share with you guys my testimonies, my things that things that happen, because I think that you should share it. I don't think that it should be a secret, but don't write me and say prove it, because you could fuck off. Build your own relationship with them, and you'll see. Do it. They'll show you. Hecate will show you. Yeah, that's what I say. Yes, when you guys are always welcome. Connection. Hi. You guys are always welcome to post your testimonies on the Coven page. On the Blue Witch Coven on Facebook. You're always welcome to do that if you want to. And if you don't want to do it because you don't want anyone to know it's you, then you can email it to me and then I'll post it for you so that way there's no names. That's what most people do. See, as long as the overall goal. Hi. They can make that happen whenever they want. Oh, hi, Boaz. When are you going to cast a spell for me too? Very soon. I might do it tonight. I have to wait and see how many I can get in the pots because I have to do a whole ceremony. Hi. Because I have to do a ceremony for each one. I have to open the vortex for each one. So it'll get done. The thing I want is to get my information to my father, Lucifer, that I need him in my life. Please help me with that. Well, do you see that sigil right there? Then you should get a piece of paper, get some parchment paper, and write that sigil on it right there. And put some offering on it, do the little, poke your finger with a little pin and put some blood on it. Have a candle ready for him. Have something for him to drink. He loves roses. He loves red candles. He loves, whatever. Alcohol wise, I usually give him like whiskey. And then I put my blood on the sigil and I do an evocation and call him in and tell him how much you love him and how much you need him. He will love that. It doesn't mean anything if it's coming from me. I can't tell him, hey, go see so-and-so. He has no master, not me, not no one. He's the head. He's the head God in charge over here. You can't. You got to be the one to call him and tell him that you love him and miss him and want him in your life. Okay, it finally worked. Hi. There's a little yellow triangle at the bottom and it said, miss you. Oh, that's so sweet. Hi, Nancy. When you put a salt circle around the blood sigil, okay, why do you put it around the hole, including the candle and offering? Now, why are you putting, I don't understand why you're putting salt around a blood sigil. What do you mean? I don't know what you're doing, sweetie. Hi, Red Witch. I'm good. I'm going to be, okay, so when you're going to do a circle, it doesn't have to be a salt circle. It can be just chalk. You can just get chalk. But I'm going outside and doing a whole circle around my temple with salt. And then I'm going to call in the quarters of the north, the south, the east, the west. I'm going to call in all the guardians, all the gatekeepers of those of there. And that's going to kind of create like a safe portal around that my shop will be right in the middle of. And then I'm going to come in and do an evocation of a specific primal gatekeeper. And then I'm going to open universal portals in each cauldron. And so, but you don't have to put a salt circle. When I put salt circles around my candle readings, that's different. That's because that's divination work. And I'm doing that because I don't, when I'm doing a candle reading, it's usually to see if somebody's being cursed or cast on. And so I put a protection circle around the candle. And then I do divination, and then I have their picture there with their name. And then I look at their picture, and then I say their name, and I call forth their ancestors and spirit guides, and I command them to come and to do this candle reading. And then I ask questions to the candle. And then I say, this is the front, this is the back, this is the left, this is the right. And then I let it burn down, and I watch where all the drippings go, and that tells me everything. And then I know, like, if somebody's working on them, what part of their life it's affecting. I know if it was brought over from a past life, if it was brought from a generational curse, and where what part of their life it's supposed to affect. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But you don't put salt around your offerings. I mean, I guess you can if you want to, but I don't do that. Yeah. Let me put on my glasses. That's a big one. My message from Father Lucifer is to stop drinking. Hi. Good job. Groups. Huh. I don't know what that was interesting. It's lagging. I'm sorry. Turn for 3 times. Push religion on me. Let me try to fix it. Hold on. Well, I'm on. Yeah, I'm on 4G, so I hope it's okay, you guys. I apologize. Hi, Sam. Thank you. Are candle readings always accurate, or is there times when spirit guides lie? I've never experienced any lying going on. Usually when a witch commands a guide to tell them the truth and to answer their questions and to answer the readings, they have to answer it. If they lie to me, I will know. And then I'll just burn another candle until they do it. They have to stay here until it's done. They don't like that, so and they don't usually want to. They wouldn't lie. Yeah, they don't like me very much, but did you see my new horse? Yeah. Nice. I know it said horses earlier. Father Lucifer, for his children, look out for his children. He will bust you down with truth. Yes, he will. And candle readings show a particular, hold on, particular time. That's three beeps. Oh, stupid. At the same time, I had a number of enemies. How can I know who did it? You could just ask them to show you and then meditate and then you'll see them. Younger. Stupid younger. She's angry at someone. Are you angry? Who are you angry at? Show a particular time for a curse, and at the same time, I have the number of enemies. Okay, so is what it could do is it'll do like these, if it does like these little balls, like these little circles that fall around a candle, it could tell you like however many little circles there are, like threaten. It could tell you like how many cycles. Like if it was 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 years ago, 3 lifetimes ago. Hi. And so you just have to kind of discern and see what line, what matches with you. Because it can be kind of, well, for us, for the witches who are doing the reading, it's hard for us to know exactly because we don't know you. Like, we don't know what you've been through or anything. So we can just give you the information that the reading is providing. And then you have to, be like, oh, beast. You have to be able to put it together, like where it goes. A lot of times it's pretty, to the point. I like doing candle readings because it's more direct answer to what you're asking. Where for me, card readings are just kind of all over the place. You can ask it questions. You can ask the cards questions, but I don't know. I prefer to just do the candles. Mirror. Yes. Do you like the mirror? Do you want to use the mirror to travel to the other dimensions? You can. I'm going to open it. You guys ready for it to be opened? Hawk. Yes, I have to draw that on there, don't I? I have to paint it on there, actually. It's not quite ready yet. I have to paint that on there, and I have to paint another thing on there too. Generation. Let's see what I know, huh? Your horse is keeping you busy. That's awesome. Congratulations. Okay, let me see. The candle reading show voter. The candle reading showed a particular time for curse, and in the same I had a number of enemies. How can I know who did it? Well, you can't. You just know. You'll know. You just will be able to figure it out. You'll just be like, during that time 3 years ago, I was around so and so a lot, and then they'll be popping in your mind all the time. And then, do I believe in time travel? Of course. Portion. Yes, I do. I do believe in time travel. I do believe in a lot of things. There's not very much things I don't believe in. I've seen so many things that why not? I've seen so many things that most people would never understand or be able to wrap their head around. There's just, it's a beautiful place. Hold on a second. I'd love to try time travel. Haha. I think so sometimes. I really do. Jared, sometimes I feel like I'm on a completely different planet than where I started from. I don't know about changing things from the past. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't have any idea about changing past events. I don't know. I haven't ever experienced such a thing. I mean, I don't doubt anything, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I jumped into a different earth or something, like I'm somewhere else now. I'm doing better in handling my emotions during the day. Good job. Probably both, Nancy. But at night, in the mornings, it's just so strong. I know my eyes do that, sweetie. Kari, yeah. Fascinated with the Mandela effect. It makes a lot of sense, you guys. It's like, I mean, come on. Look at how, I don't know. At that age, blues, some details of in history, etc., have changed. I know. And you can catch it. It's true. There's a lot of silly little things that are different now than they were. And just the whole, I don't know, just the whole way people are here versus there. Like, it's different. But I've been to different realms and things like that where there's a bunch of people in that realm. And I remember some things, but most things I don't remember. And usually when I'm in other realms, I'm with Akate, and so I don't like pay attention to other people because I'm with her. And so she's like, got all my attention. And that's just how it is. even if I'm even one time I was in a place. I don't want to say it was a house, but it was inside some place. I remember the floors were all red, like not like red carpet or red, some kind of red. Something was red, and there was like altars and things in there, but I can't remember. But anyways, there was another person. It was a female in there with us. It was just me, her, and the other female. And I can't remember anything about the other female. All I can remember was Akate and me and the things that she was telling me I needed to do. And she was giving me, that's the time she was giving me all the keys. And she called Lucifer in and had him like put energy in these keys, and then she gave them to me. And she's like, these are for later. You're going to need these. You can use these anytime. Here you go. I was like, okay, thank you. She's like, you got that? And I was like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. They're saying, they said it's time. You're right. It is time to get off. Manufacturing boost. It's time. Youngest. That's twice they've said youngest to me. So, can you give us a tidbit of something, of time travel or something? Okay. So one time it was me and my ex-daughter-in-law. We were driving through the desert, coming home from New Mexico. It was nighttime. We were driving, and she has to pee like every fucking 5 minutes. And she kept bugging me that she had to pee. And I was like, dude, we're almost home. We were like 13 miles, and we drove past the casino. And she was like, oh, you should have stopped there so I could have went to the bathroom. And I was like, you can wait. We're almost home. You'll be fine. And so I just passed it. I just kept going. And then after a few minutes, I passed it again. And she was like, oh my gosh. And it's only one road. So you can't, there's no. So yeah, so I don't know how that happened, but there it was again, the second time. And so we were both tripping out about that. So there you go. But that's like on the Ute reservation. And so hi. So it was pretty trippy, but we were both like, oh my gosh, that really just happened. Whoa. It was cool. Yeah, we live in the Four Corners, so it happens. It was right at the Ute Mountain right there, the Ute Mountain turnoff. It was pretty awesome. I've had a couple things like that happen before, but that's the best one I could think of off the top of my head. But yeah. You saw a sign twice and found that there was only one. That area is wicked, always seems magical. Yeah, it can be. There's a lot of incredible stories that are around here, this area. Do you make anything about it? You can? Of course you can. You love him. Isn't he the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I love my gargoyles. Lucifer really likes them. And he loves Aradia. She's the one who made them for him. And they are fucking... I'll show you. Hang on. I gotta show you. Hold on. It is not incredible. Look at him. Now see, and these are filled with crystals and copper wire inside. And they're, I know it's hard to tell, but when you see through him, you can see, hi Christine L. You can see the red, like inside, he's like red inside. And you can see him. He's alive. Isn't he beautiful? But yeah, Lucifer really likes them. Well, he really likes Aradia. She's making him a pendulum special just for him and on his altar. And I was gonna buy one from some lady who was making them on Facebook, and he's like, no, I have Aradia make it. And I was like, yes, sir. So that's him. Isn't he cool? You feel energies around me like someone's watching me. Well, they probably are, honey. Don't let it bother you. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's definitely that. It's just, yeah. Well, I have a lot of guides and familiars that work with me. And they will do that. They'll go around you and watch you and follow you and, do things that they're supposed to do. They won't hurt you, though. He's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. Look at his little horns. It's very pretty. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Mm-hmm. Completely normal. He doesn't have a name. I have not named them. I haven't done anything with them. I haven't put any spirits in them or nothing like that. Hi, Diana. I haven't done anything like that with them. I've just been leaving them open for Lucifer to put whatever he wants in there. I'm fantastic. How are you, sweetheart? Are you ready for Curse Night? Commit. He's beautiful. He's a good size. Look how big he is. Stripper is very serious. Yeah, he's a good size. Yeah, he's just beautiful. Onions. He's very handsome. I like to hold him up to the light and then see him. Because he's red. I don't know if you guys could see it, but they have these weird little, they're not holes, but it's like a little indent right here. If you could see it, can you see that little indent? So I want to put like hair, like horse hair there, and give him like a little goatee. I think that would be so funny. He's badass. Let me come back. All right, you guys, I got a lot of work to do, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I've been on for an hour and 11 minutes, and so I love you all, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you for, or welcome to all the new subscribers, and I love you all, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out.